My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. This breakdown is brought to you by Premium Membership. Premium Membership brings you all sorts of betting and fantasy tools to help you make money. Things like exclusive 2, 3, and 4 leg parlays, betting calculators, parlay calculators, daily fantasy ownership projections, fighter salary rankings, and so much more. Check it out now at WeWantPicks.com. Scroll to the top and click Become a Member. And don't forget, we are giving away $50. All you need to do is go to WeWantPicks.com/bets, sign up with any one of our betting partners, make a deposit, and we send you $50 as a thank you. That's WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit, we send you $50. Next up, at UFC San Diego, we have the second of 3 rebooked fights. We got Ariane Lipski taking on Priscila Cachoeira. This fight was supposed to happen last week at UFC Vegas 59, but Lipski missed weight and then on fight night had a medical issue. So I imagine those things are absolutely related. And this fight is at a catch weight. It is not at, what it was supposed to be last week, which she didn't even make. So this is at a catch weight. But we got Ariane Lipski 14-7 overall, 3-2 in her last 5, coming off an impressive performance against Mandy Bohm. Priscila Cachoeira is 11-4 overall, 3-2 in her last 5, coming off a controversial win over Ji Yeon Kim. Ariane Lipski is a solid striker. She's got good grappling. She's coming off that solid win over Mandy Bohm where she doubled her strikes and defended all the takedowns. And what was nice to see in that fight is that she defended all the takedowns because it broke a 2-fight skid where she was taken down, and that's why she lost those fights. But she does have decent grappling. The issue, though, is she needs to be on top with the grappling. If she's grappling off her back, she's going to lose. But if she can be on top, get the takedowns, grapple from there, she can control it, and she's very solid. Priscila Cachoeira has heavy pressure, and she throws heavy punches. She's coming off that sketchy win over Ji Yeon Kim where she landed 70 fewer strikes and only had 30 seconds of control time. So she definitely lost that fight. Just the judges gave it to her, so I guess good for her and her win bonus. But she is primarily a striker. She does have okay takedown defense at 65%. A low takedown accuracy of 33%, though. She does have very real power for the division, but she can be KO or bust. If you look at the stats, you'll notice Priscilla's striking differential is 4-7, which means for every 4 significant strikes that she lands, she has hit 7 times. If you look closer at those losses, she basically was dominated by the strikes. And last week, I liked Ariane Lipski, right? I thought without the threat of a takedown from Priscilla, she could dance around, let her hands really go, loosen up, and beat her the same way she beat Mandy. But she missed weight, didn't fight on fight night. Now she's going to be cutting weight again. She's not going to have to come all the way down. She's still going to be cutting some weight. And this is all within a week. I think it's all going to be a big problem for her. I am full on switching my pick. Full 180. I am going Priscila Cachoeira in this fight, and I just did a little drizzle, a little tiny drizzle on the money line because, listen, you show up overweight, you don't fight on fight night. It was already going to be a tough fight. The fact that the odds makers kept her at 2-1 coming into this week is very surprising. What do you think, Jakey boy?
I think that I'm probably to blame for that. I think that I think my video, she saw my video, she started getting excited. She went out and bought some chocolate strawberries. Maybe they were spoiled a little bit, got a little sick. And I'm definitely to blame for that. And unfortunately, Ariane, I know you're probably watching this, waiting for me to do another whatever. I got to retract that video. If you saw the beginning of this live stream, I reached out to Amanda Hebos. I sang to her, and that's my girl now. So unfortunately, Ariane, I got to move on. And I was going to move on from my pick from her. You went 180 on this. I went 360 on this. I went to Priscilla, then I went back to Ariane. Obviously, you can't feel great about Ariane now going to this matchup after the mishap last week, being sick, whatever the issue was. If you want to pay minus 190 for Ariane, God bless you for it. It's not going to be me. I'm going to stick with Ariane as my pick because she definitely is the more technical fighter in a what should be mostly a kickboxing match. But Priscilla's got the power, man. She's got those big looping shots. And as I mentioned last week, Ariane is one of those girls that's definitely a better hammer than a nail. And if Priscilla kind of pressures her and blitzes her early, Ariane could find herself in a world of trouble because she does not fight well off her back foot and definitely not off her back if she gets taken down. She is definitely a pressure fighter. Loves those 3 or 4 punch combinations moving forward. not moving backwards. And Priscilla's one of those girls that will just eat shots and just keep coming forward and keep coming forward. So I'm going to stick with my pick at Ariane. I think that she can use her technical abilities and 3 and 4 punch combos to kind of touch up Priscilla and keep her at distance and keep that respect. But I'll be honest, I did sprinkle inside the distance decision no action bet on Priscilla. So if she finds that finish, I'll get paid. And if Ariane wins that boring decision, that kickboxing match, I'll just give my money back. So playing a little bit of both sides on this, but sometimes you got to do that to make some money. So my pick is Ariane, but I sprinkled a little money on Priscilla inside the distance.
What were the odds on that?
I don't know, Angela. Let me check for you. I got it here right in front of me. It is plus 125.
Yeah, those are solid odds. So anybody who doesn't know what that bet is, Bet Online, it's an exclusive for them. So if you go to WeWantPicks.com/bets, sign up for Bet Online through our links, make a deposit. I'll send you $50. But what that bet means is if Priscila Cachoeira wins inside the distance, gets a TKO, gets a submission, if she wins that fight before the judges' scorecards, you get paid. Jacob will get paid at plus 125. If Ariane Lipski wins a decision, it's all right. Jacob gets a refund, no skin off his back. Nothing happened. He gets all of his money back. I love those bets, and you're right. This is actually a perfect spot for that bet. And getting it at plus money is surprising because she's the more dangerous fighter, and Ariane Lipski is not really finishing people. So I'm shocked that's plus money.
That's what I'm
Listen,
saying.
we just gave it to you, right? That is a premium member type bet, meaning that line is probably going to move. And I imagine that's going to end up being minus money by the end of the week because it's basically risk-free. Nothing's risk-free in MMA, but it's as close as you're going to get a not dangerous fighter versus a dangerous fighter, and you get a refund if it goes to a decision. I mean, solid bet. Good job, Jakey boy.
Thank you. Thank you. I just want to, hats off to my support of my friends, my family, everyone that got me to this point to be successful. My coaches.
It's only me. I'm all of those things.
Oh.
Minus the fan. I'm your only friend.
Thank you, Angelo.
I got you to this point. I mean, it's me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. What do you think of DraftKings? I think Ariane Lipski at 8,400 was a good value last week. And we don't have the pricing, by the way. This is last week's pricing. So we don't know what DraftKings is going to put out there. So it'll be very interesting to see what DraftKings decides to do. But the betting lines didn't really change. They said, yeah, Ariane's still much better. So I don't know what DraftKings is going to do here. $8,400 before all the weight stuff. Ariane Lipski was actually a decent price point. Now with all that stuff, I'm liking the $7,800 with Priscila Cachoeira. What do you think?
I'm liking neither. Thank you for asking.
Okay, so Jacob full-on faded this fight in DraftKings. I think Priscila Cachoeira is probably, decent at the $7,800. Monkey Knife Fight strike line, I do think it's most likely a more. 75 is up there, but Lipski can be high volume unless she's taken down and bullied. I hate to say it, but this is probably another one of those fights where I'm not going to touch the Monkey Knife Fight strike line because the fight could really go two different directions. What do you think?
I think it's probably a safe more in my mind.
Okay. All right. Fine. More. You guys want to follow that? Go to WeWantPicks.com/MKF. Sign up. They will instantly match your deposit. Use the free deposit match money. Give it a go. That's WeWantPicks.com/MKF.